Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for April the 13th. Today we are stepping into the beautiful energy of the 10 of Michael. This is coming to us in protection. And there's such a beautiful energy surrounding this card today that is literally asking you to take a bow, to take some recognition for yourself, to acknowledge the journey that you have been on, and especially your ability to become aware that we are so much more than just our physical body. A lot of times when we step into any kind of energy work or we start to have a spiritual awakening, we are reminded that everything doesn't happen to us as individuals, but we are part of a collective energy. So we grow up from a sense of believing that everything is happening to you, everything is feeling so personal to you, to understanding the power of emotions, the power of the mob mentality, the power of fear that likes to sneak in. And as you are becoming more and more aware into your own journey, your ability to communicate and to fight back that energy with the power of love, the power of positive affirmations, and in taking a very active role in managing your own vibrational energy, you're now starting to see what a powerful influence you bring to the table. So in a world that needs a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding right now, the awareness that each and every one of us, through the power of communication, this is in the blues of that throat chakra, the way we listen, the way we express ourselves, the way we manifest and we put into form the actions that impact others. That is where we can really be of service. We can bring something of offering to help raise the vibration within the world. So the message at the bottom as we are breathing this energy into ourselves says, a situation has ended. You are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So this is each and every one of us taking a very active role into knowing that we all have a part to play in the overall vibrational energy. And by focusing on the inner joy, the inner love, the inner happiness, we can all help to raise that collective. Now today we are given two cards for our daily message. We have the number 4, the Emperor, coming to us in protection. This is Archangel Uriel. So we're really asked whenever we get a card in protection to breathe this energy into self. So this is something that is going to help to strengthen the inner core of us. That number 4 is all about that foundation. Uriel is joy. Here's another opportunity for some strength, some wisdom, some expansion of ourselves in that purple, which is that intuitive knowing, trusting in that intuitive guidance. And it says on the bottom, stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation, having ambitious plans. So this means that there is always action steps that each and every one of us can do when we step into the wisdom of allowing that inner guidance to come through and we have the clarity of removing the emotional body. You're trusting in, yes, this is going to be of service for the highest good. Then you can rest assured that that foundation of knowing what it takes to accomplish what your heart is set on is going to unfold for you. Now, the Queen of Gabriel is also coming in there beside the Emperor. This is in the orange of our sacral center. So this is creative energy. This is where you're planting the seeds of new beginnings, new potentials, new opportunities. Really stepping forward to be what it is you want to be within the world. So the Queen of Gabriel says at the very bottom, you can do anything right now. So go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Now I see a lot of authenticity in this card because whenever you sit in that place of just knowing who you are claiming the queen. This is like the queen of the beehive. You are ruling the nest, but you are also impacting everybody else that comes in to feed off the honey, or in this case, to feed off the energy. So when we are sitting in a place of power, and that means stepping forward into our own power, we are becoming very aware that others are impacted by what we are bringing to the table. So what you wish to cultivate, how you wish to show up in the world, well, the children are watching that. The social group is watching that. Others within your environment are watching that. Now, we are not responsible to fix or save anybody else. We cannot control the circumstances that are out in the world. We cannot prevent somebody from having to walk their own experience. But you can sit in the knowing of who you are and give yourself permission to completely be authentic in your own journey, which means being vulnerable, letting down the guard and sharing with individuals the fullness of your love, removing the barriers and allowing everybody to see you for who you are. And we are all so imperfectly perfect. And that gives everybody permission to also be perfectly imperfect. When we can meet vulnerability with that sense of understanding and compassion and not judgment or ridicule, and not even worrying any longer about what anybody else thinks, because you know you're the only one walking your story. And you know that when you are true to yourself and you're walking your path, you're going to meet those individuals that are also walking beside you in the same direction. So this is also expanding your social group, allowing things to fall away that aren't supporting the heightened version of who you want to become, the road you are traveling, but also not necessarily leaving others behind, because you're always sending them love. You're always sending them compassion. You are holding the space where you are at so that if and when they are ready to come up and join you in that higher vibrating energy, you are ready to reach out a hand and welcome them. But sitting in that place on the throne also comes with the understanding that we don't judge anybody else. When you judge another, when you expect them to do certain things, or you want to have a certain outcome, or you want to control the situation, well, that is not being divinely dignified. That is not being regal. That is a very controlling energy that suppresses and takes away somebody else's freedom to be authentic. It takes away their freedom to walk their own journey and to empower themselves through the process of learning. So this energy today is very supportive in the releasing of energies that don't serve you to set yourself free, stepping into that intuitive awareness, that guidance of knowing Archangel Uriel is there with that wisdom, that joy, that sense of stability, using the power of the Queen of Gabriel. That is the messenger, God, source, the creator, whatever that is for you, that is then going to harness and plant those seeds of creativity, giving birth to a higher sense of love, a higher sense of purpose, knowing and believing in yourself and in your journey, and allowing everybody else to walk in their own journey, believing that they too are here to walk whatever path they are meant to walk. We are sending much, much love to you all.